Hello again. And we have a very interesting book for this week's Mrs. S Suggests. This book is written for 12 to 18-year-olds, so it's a young adult category in your library. If that might make some of you just turn off, that's okay. And it is chosen because of National Hispanic Month. In this book, the character is from a tribe of Native American or indigenous people who speak a little bit of Spanish and English and their tribal language. It's written by Darcy Little Badger. She has written 8 books so far. Not only is she a writer, but she is a geoscientist. This book has been called a speculative novel, and it has been challenged as a banned book because in one sentence she says she's asexual. It doesn't have anything else to do in the story, and there are no relationships in the story. Anyway, the Lipan Apache culture is mentioned in the book, and she tries to bring that out in her storytelling structure to weave a tale of monsters, magic, and the importance of family. The main character is a girl named Nina, who's 16-year-old, and she's trying to record the stories of her family, and her great-great-grandmother, who's over 100, I think it's 110, is trying to tell her a story on her deathbed, and she's trying to use a Google app to try to translate it, and it's not making any sense. So throughout the book, she's trying to understand her great-great-grandmother's story. On the reverse of this, there is a boy named Ollie, and he is 15, and he lives in the reflective world of Nina. So the chapters go back and forth between Nina in current Texas and Ollie in the underworld, and he is a boy who also is a cottonmouth snake. Yeah, so a cottonmouth snake. I'll give you some information about that cottonmouth snake. They can be venomous, but they can also not. They can bite without venom, which is something I found out. You don't really want to meet one per se, but when they open their mouth, it looks like a piece of cotton inside. So he can transform into those different shape as a snake or as a boy, and he is living in his world. He's been kicked out of his house by his mother snake, and he has a bunch of misadventures trying to learn how to live on his own. He makes friends with 2 coyote twins and also a toad. So the stories are running parallel, and then about midway they intersect because on Earth there is a hurricane coming, and the hurricane so far has destroyed the frog's habitat. So when a habitat is ruined in real life, then it kills the animals off in the reflective world. So they meet, and I'll let you read the story to figure out what happens, but you can see the rain is important. The snake is around her feet, and she's trying to tell this story. She's using contemporary social media, an app called Storyteller, the translator app, and a thing called Nifty, which would be like Siri to us. So she's doing those things, and Ollie's in his world doing his old world things, and they have to come and get together and decide why family is so important, why it's good to know the stories of your culture. And also in the book, which I think is a nice feature, it's kind of called epistolatory, which is a nice big word to learn. Her mother is on a boat as a translator, and so she and her mother have text conversations, and so in the book they are shown as text. So not only is Darcy Little Badger a part of the Lipan Apache tribe, she's also taking it into the modern day. So their hope is that you will be able to understand that colonialism had a big impact on these tribes. She is a member of that tribe, but it's not recognized by the United States at this point. But it blends the magical elements with modern day technology so that you can find hope and take action about environmental changes. So I hope you'll look a little bit more into the Lipan Apache people, and if you're 12 to 18, then check out this book.